Aloha, Michelle Melendez with Blossom Inner Wellness, helping you increase your self-confidence and your inner strength. Do you know that time when you get songs stuck in your head and they play over and over and over again and you can't seem to get them out of your head and you're just like, oh my God, that song is stuck in my head. Well, that's the same thing with emotions. If you are not aware of your emotional addictions and your emotional patterns and your emotional trauma, you can play the same emotions over and over again and create the same patterns in your life, the same frustrations, the same waking up and being too busy, waking up and feeling like you're not good enough, getting on the scale and the scale's a couple pounds over and now you really feel you're not good enough. Or the example of COVID and being in fear over and over again every single day, every single time you have to go out. You're afraid. You're standing next to somebody. You're afraid. Do they have COVID? Do they have this virus? Am I going to get this virus? And so that fear, that same pattern, that same emotion playing over and over again, like a song stuck in your head, creates emotional addiction, emotional conditioned patterns in the body. The body is conscious. The cells of the body have 50 to 70 trillion cells, and they are conscious. They actually remember. And so the frequencies that you have in your body over and over again will create the same pattern, will create actually who you think you are. It will create the way that you run your life over and over again. So I want to do this video on forgiveness and on understanding what forgiveness is and really how to forgive on a deeper level that will give you peace. Forgiveness is not just saying that what that person did. Forgiveness is not about like letting that person off the hook. That's not what this is. That's not what forgiveness is about. Forgiveness is about letting you off the hook, that you no longer have to be a victim from whatever happened. So there's a way to do this called Ho'oponopono here in Hawaii that is super amazing and super, super deep and literally has you forgive somebody on a cellular level. And it does take practice. So I'm going to give you the way to do it and explain how to do it. And this can even be around COVID, around the leaders of this country. It can be for yourself, or it can be for somebody else. And so I am doing a workshop on this called Ho'oponopono Healing and Integration. And it is a 3-hour workshop where I actually take you through your personal, whatever it is that you're dealing with. And we actually work on the quantum scale, this field of quantum field, which is in the empty space that surrounds me. That's why my arms are up, because this field is not empty. It's actually really, really powerful. And in the Ho'oponopono workshop that we do, we work in the field and we work with the body on forgiveness. So check out the link below if you want to learn more about getting on that next workshop. But let me explain what Ho'oponopono is. Ho'oponopono is it's an ancient method of forgiveness and reconnecting with yourself and with others, and in a way that realigns you with the light and love that you truly are. So when you're doing Ho'oponopono, there's four statements. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. That's Ho'oponopono. But it goes much deeper than that, because when I first heard this, I was like, I'm sorry. Why am I saying I'm sorry to the person who wronged me? But what that actually means is that Ho'oponopono is about taking full responsibility for everything that happens in your life and understanding that on the quantum field, there's no separation and everything is you, and you are creating everything in your life. And why are we creating things that harm us or things that hurt? For emotional expansion. We're creating them so that we grow. We're creating them so that we integrate into who we are the pain and the discomfort, and showing ourselves that there's nothing wrong with us and there's nothing to fix. So if somebody wrongs me, I get angry. It's not about for ignoring your feelings. You need to feel your feelings. So first get angry and do that in a healthy way, whether that's screaming in your car, jumping up and down, or going for a really fast walk and just like breathing really deeply. But let yourself feel the anger, let yourself feel the disappointment and the frustration or the hurt or the sadness, and really let yourself feel it. And then when you're ready, after you have processed that, because it is important to feel those feelings, we have a human body for a reason. After you have processed that, when you are ready and you're like, okay, now I feel like I can let go of this, then that's when you do Ho'oponopono, but not before. You have to feel the feelings. So when you're ready, what you want to do is you want to think about the situation and feel it in your heart that you are saying to that person or that situation, the event, or even yourself, forgiving yourself with this. I'm sorry that there has been a misalignment in me that is not connected with the love that I and the light and the compassion that I am, that I truly am, that is experiencing you as anything that is not whole and complete. So I'll say that again, and I'm going to say it toward yourself, because sometimes we say really unkind things to ourselves. So let's use this in forgiving ourselves. I'm sorry that there is something out of alignment in me that is missing the mark in connecting with the light and love that I truly am, that is allowing me to experience myself as something other than whole and complete, just the way that I am. Please forgive me, self, for not knowing that this misalignment was even here. Thank you so much for showing me this misalignment is here through the manifestation of making myself wrong or putting myself down. That's showing me that there's a misalignment from the love that I truly am. And then I love you. I love you, for I know that you are supposed to be here at this time in history and supposed to be exactly the way that you are with your personality. That there's truly nothing to fix about you. That the probability that you would be born you, saying to yourself, is 1 in 400 trillion possibilities. It's literally a miracle. And the Buddhists talk about it like this: the chance you would be born you with your personality is as if you were to throw a life preserver in the middle of the ocean, and somewhere in the ocean there's one turtle. And on its very first try, this turtle sticks its head out of the ocean and its head is in that life preserver. That's the chance that you would be born you with your personality. You're meant to be here. The frequency, the energy of who you are, exactly the way that you are, makes a difference in the world. The exact location on earth, the exact people that you're with, all of that creates a frequency and it makes a difference in the earth. So I'm going to say this again. We're going to do Ho'oponopono again. So I want you to think of the last time you put yourself down or made yourself wrong or said there's something to fix about yourself or something you didn't like about yourself or were comparing yourself to others. I want you to put your hands on your heart. I want you to feel those feelings and feel how that feels, putting yourself down, making yourself wrong, and breathe into your body with that without trying to fix that or making that wrong. So just feel that feeling of comparing yourself to others, telling yourself that you're not good enough, whatever it is. Don't make it wrong. Just notice the frequency and just tell yourself, okay, it's okay that you're here. I feel you. You're breathing into your heart. You know, just let these words be your words. You put your hand on your heart and close your eyes and just let these words be your words. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have been out of alignment with the love that is in every cell of my body and that is who I truly am and where I come from. I'm sorry that I have manifested in my life this experience where I feel that I'm not good enough. Thank you so much for this experience, for showing me this misalignment, so that I can realign up myself with the light and love which I truly am, which is the light and love of God. Please forgive me for not knowing that I was out of alignment with the light and source of God that is within every cell of my body. I love you. I love you, self. For I know that you are a unique expression of the divine, that you are supposed to be here at this time in history, and you're supposed to be exactly who you are, with your personality, with everything that makes you you. And it's okay to be you exactly the way you are. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing wrong with you. Thank you so much. I love you. And breathe into that. And this takes practice. So you want to remember that. I'm sorry that I'm feeling a misalignment with the love and light that I truly am. Thank you for for showing me this experience, this manifestation experience, where I'm experiencing myself as something that's not whole and complete. Thank you for showing me that, because it allows me to see that there's a misalignment with the love that is in every cell of my body and the love that I am. Forgive me for not noticing and recognizing this misalignment. This misalignment has come from trauma in my past. And there's nothing right or wrong or good or bad about the trauma. Those were emotional and human experiences that I went through that has created my personality. And there's nothing wrong with my personality. There's nothing wrong with me. And I love you. I love you, for I know that you are meant to be here at this time in history. You are a unique expression of the divine, that God wanted to experience itself as me, as you, in your body, in my body, born at the exact location on earth, at the exact time, to the exact people that you were born to have a human journey of all of these experiences called trauma and drama, and to emotionally expand toward the light and love of God, which is you and is inside every cell of your body. And there truly is nothing wrong with you, and there's truly nothing to fix. So if you want to go deeper with this work, check out the link below. Join the Ho'oponopono workshop. And you can also just get the recording if it's past. There will be more. So if you sign up for that, you'll get information on how to be on the next live Ho'oponopono workshop, where we work in the quantum field. It's so, so, so powerful. We put your name and your birth date into the quantum field, and we actually shift the field, the frequency of the field around us. So, so amazing. Much love and light to you, and much aloha. I'll talk with you soon.